What up, fellow Clashers? It's me, Gromich, here with another COC episode. We're continuing our series on our quest to Town Hall 11. As you can see here, huge amounts of changes just happened. I upgraded everything to max. The only thing left to do is the Town Hall. That's right, the Town Hall is the only thing we have left. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get that started. Now this is going to take approximately 3 hours to do, which I'm going to come back once it's actually upgraded fully, but until then I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through what has changed and what has not. As you can see here, the elixir storages are now at level 3, and the gold also level 3, and all of our resources such as gold and elixir are level 4. Our walls are upgraded 1, and I did decide to do those defenses. Now, I did want to talk about a little bit of design, so that way if you guys are curious and still wanted to try to defend anybody off of this level, especially when we're talking about town level 2, one of the things I recommend is doing something like this. The idea is you're blocking your most powerful hitters and preventing the larger groups of enemies to be able to come in and take them out. The idea is just stalling. They are going to take a lot of your resources. They are going to get a lot of stuff. The idea is to minimize how much they're going to be able to take. And so the walls actually stall their attack. And if you notice, I surrounded everything with some of the junk defenses. Now, I call them junk defenses because they don't do any defending power except for just stalling. It's like little tar pits. And in fact, these ones right here, like the storages and the elixir storages are actually the most, they got the most hit points, because if you go here to they got 800 hit points versus, let's say, the barracks here, which is 370. So as you can see, these are much better for stalling troops and slowing them down than barracks or even a gold mine, which is only 520. So it's kind of nice to know that, because then you can start planning your bases to protect certain areas or slow certain characters or your attackers down in certain specific areas depending on what you need. So I went with this design. I know I have like 3 of these right here out here in the nowhere. They're really kind of pointless for me. I mean, I could try to, I don't know, stall them, get a little more or something by placing them somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them. I'm kind of just annoyed with it. The 3 extra. There you go. So now he has to go around the wall. But anyways, so I wanted to go ahead and show you some of what's been going on here. Still not part of any clan. Still trying to get this clan castle as quickly as I can. It's cost 10,000. As you can see on my screen, 7,000 is my max at Town Hall level 2. So the only time I'm going to be able to do it is Town Hall level 3. So let's go ahead and take a look here at my word log. Now, this is my defense. As you can see, like I told you, they're just going to come after you and just slowly cream you. It's just the way it works. I mean, I got lucky maybe with this one here, but I think this is when I changed my defense. But it doesn't matter. I mean, look at this. The 60 archers that they went against me because how much loot I had. And I stood no chance. That's what I was saying. Almost defense doesn't even matter at this level. I'd rather have little attackers try to take gold and hardly get anything versus a large attacker taking a whole lot more. But look at my attack log. I got lucky. Look at this whale right here. 7,000 gold. Let me go ahead and show you this here. So again, I look at this base. I see the 2 defense, the 3 defense. I decided to just go for it. As you can see, this base is actually decently well defended. They put those high tar pits there just to kind of hold back the troops, prevent them from actually making it in. My little buddy's just coming flooding right in. They don't care. I have so many of them just coming towards that archer tower, and that archer tower is like extremely powerful, so I really need to take that out as quick as I can. Now it's the cannons. Now this far cannon over here, I'm a little worried because I have nothing to be able to get it, and I have to go through all this junk bases just to get over to it. But my point was just to get the gold. Just come in, hit hard, and take out as much of the resources as possible. Even still, if you look, I made over 2,000 in gold already, and it's still growing. I mean, don't even care if I lose at this point. It would just be like I hit my resource jackpot. So continuing to take through, and I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here, just because as you can see, I finally do take it down. There's nothing left but my barbs. My barbs are going for it. And this is what's interesting. Because of those defenses right there, notice how my barbs, most of them just go towards the next attackable position that's not inside of them. Maybe some actually did make it in, but it really wasn't something. They actually went out of their way to go somewhere further, kind of avoid the walls. But, and this is very close. I'm going to go and play at normal speed. This is like less than 3 seconds. Look how close I was to 3-star in this. I probably should have just saved one barb and just dropped it out there. But I wasn't worried about getting cups or anything like that. I was just more worried about just getting the resources. I thought, just having that extra barb would increase my chances of getting those resources. So I didn't care at that time. Alright, so getting back to it. Alright, as we can see here, that was my one there. And yeah, I did lose some here, like this one here, but most likely that was because of CC. They had a CC troops, or their defenses were extremely too high, and I just was too ambitious and going for it. And then there's this one here. Look at this, another 10,000. This is fantastic. Now, I didn't win this one. I completely lost it. But this is what I was talking about. See right there? Someone put their mortar right out in the open. And when you do that, that is the first thing I would mainly target, because that's going to take out your troops the fastest. So one of the things I recommend if you are going to design a base is that your mortar is well protected. So I would actually put that in the casing with the archer tower. So it's kind of like you got the archer tower that attacks the land and air, and then you got the mortar that attacks the land. And with the combination of the two, I think that they help out with each other's weaknesses, and it just makes a powerful combination. But I'm not there yet. That's Town Hall level 3. This is a Town Hall level 3 base. They're totally just wailing on me here. My guys stand no chance. It's like 3 shots from the cannon, and 1 barb goes down. 1, 2, 3, as you can see there. 1, 2, 3. So it's just 3 shots and they just go out. So my barbs are not going to make it through it, especially with the Town Hall being like a big giant tar pit holding everything back. Yeah, I had no chance, but I got what I wanted. I'm happy. I wish I could have gotten more of the elixir, but I think at this time, in the moment when I raided, I didn't care for the elixir. I was actually just going for the gold, because my elixir was already full. Because that's the thing you'll find out, is sometimes your gold will be the first thing that goes. Gold is the hardest thing to get in this game, comparison to the elixir. You use more gold than you do elixir. Alright, so yeah, I had to throw in a couple of attacks there to kind of show you exactly what's going on. And as you can see here, I'm going for around 1,500 range, per resource. And look at this whale. This one was big and I couldn't even get it. 23,000, 21,000. This is like the Hail Mary of all this stuff, man. This thing is just like, I was so ecstatic at this, and there was only like those 2 major defense, and I totally forgot about that cannon way back there. That was just so silly of me, but it didn't matter. I still went in here, I hit it hard, went for the resources, and I'm just like ecstatic because of what I found. Now the only downside for finding something like this, I can't even hold that much. Remember, 7,000 each resource was the max I can actually do. And I think at this time, I couldn't even hold that much. So I found it, that's great, but those are my favorite ones to go for, especially when the defenses are low. And so you constantly want to keep an eye out for those. And sometimes I do a lot of what I call nexting. So I'll just keep trying next until I find the one that is suitable for me to be able to attack. First, you want to look for one with low defenses, and second, you want to actually look for one with good resources. So I check the resources first. Are the resources adequate enough? Then I actually look to see how the defense is for those resources. And then I have to weigh in my mind, is it worth doing the attack or not? So it's risk versus reward, and you're trying to minimize the risk and maximize your reward. Alright, so that is where we're at right now. As you see, I just started the upgrade. This is the piece of resistance. Okay, something I really want to show you. I know this is going to be inserted into the video, but I just want to show you this. This is pretty crazy. I just realized. If you are upgrading and you have a bunch of troops that are still in your barracks, and you actually have all your barracks actually upgrading, check this out. They are still building the troops even though both barracks are fully upgraded, because I had them in the queue. So I really wanted to show you that. I thought it was really cool for you to see. There you have it, level 3. That's what I'm talking about, Town Hall level 3. Alright, so now that we got that done, It unlocks the ability to do layout editor, which is going to make our life easier, and especially when making our defenses. Now's the time when we can start worrying about our defenses. But again, my number one goal will be to be able to get enough elixir to get this clan castle. So I figured, why not just do a couple raids and then we continue on. Alright, so not a part of any clan yet because I got to get that clan castle, but let's go ahead and do some raids. Now that I'm on a new level, bases are going to get a little bit better for me to attack. I just had to be even more careful. I haven't designed anything particular. I just got a bunch of barbs here, and I'm just looking for the perfect little base to attack. Nice open, let me do what I need to do, and with enough resources that I can gather. So I'm going to keep on nexting until I find something that is worthwhile. And I mean, look at this. This is a really nice base. Defenses are on the outside. I see that there's actually 3 spots. I don't know if I can actually get in there fast enough to take them out. But you know what? Risk versus reward sometimes. So I'm going to go with 2 spots here. Send in quite a bit. And I'm going to go over here just to send some more in too as well. So I sent 3 little sections in there, hoping I can actually do something. It went a little bit better than I thought it would. I got some of my guys right in there onto the defenses. I probably could have used a lot less more on that cannon up at the top, and more onto the archer tower. But it looks like that they're coming around to the archer tower. Now this is what's nice about the walls is that my barbs will actually go around the outside until all the actual defenses are taken off. So hopefully I can get enough in there to be able to take down this cannon. Once that cannon is gone, there's nothing left to hold back these defenses. So here we go. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get because of how few barbs I have left, but it doesn't matter. I just need to fill up my elixir storage and maybe even get some of this gold here. So we'll see how much we can get. So here are my barbs going. They're just like totally wreaking havoc on this thing. My little buddies there just kind of hacking and slashing, getting that wall torn apart. I got one guy up there at the top, my Lone Ranger. He's all by himself. He says, I got this, guys. No worries. I'll take care of this. And here they go, coming in to where I need them to be to get that gold. And so they're clobbering in. Gold is flying right into my pocket. I'm loving it. Things are going good. I even got a star. So now that I got that star, everything is going perfectly fine. So I'm going to continue waiting here, trying to get as much as I can before time runs out. I don't know how much I'm going to get because now I got this clan castle. I mean, not clan castle, but this town hall in the way. And that's going to take a long time to munch through. And then even still, I got 2 elixir storage right on the outside. So that's going to even slow it up even more. But my Lone Ranger is out there hacking and slashing, doing what needs to be done. Everything is working fine. We're flying through this. I think we got some good loot. I mean, I'm almost maxed anyway, so I think I'm good. I really do. I get this town hall, then I will most likely be full. I can't imagine anything else. So once again, this is one really fantastic raid. Again, just using barbs and straight out of coming from Town Hall level 2. So it's not like I'm using any fancy troops or anything right now in the beginning. It's just too early to tell. I'm just trying to maximize as much as I can. And as you can see here, I have about 10,000 gold, which is exactly what I need to start my clan castle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here in just a second once this finishes off. 15 seconds left to be able to take as much loot as I can, smash and grab with my few little barbs as possible. But getting closer and closer and closer, hoping I can fill it up. I don't think I'm going to be able to fill it up. Maybe. We'll see. And they're all, yep, there you go. Ran out of time. Couldn't 100% it, but 75% is fine by me. Look how much gold I got. Look how much dark I got. I mean, just regular elixir. It's just fantastic. This is good. And 22 cups. So I'll go back, and I'm going to go ahead and initiate the clan castle. This is it right here, the piece of resistance. Boom! Now it's just a matter of getting into my clan. So I'll go ahead and do that off site, get into my clan. We're going to get into Smash Base. This is where I'm going to be located from now on. Now that I got my clan castle, I can actually take loons with me, and I'll just use like loons and barbs most likely just to advance myself up faster. My goal now is to get to the next Town Hall level 4. This is Gromach here with reporting to you live from Smash Base, because that's where I'm headed. And as always, if you like this video, subscribe and put it on a like. If you didn't like the video, put it on unlike. Always leave a comment, always, to show your love and support for us. And as always, Smash Base.